Hello, hello, hello. Ridgeway Racing here in the Lara F3 at Suzuka, and we're gonna jump straight into the corner-by-corner analysis. We'll have the full cockpit, no voiceover, and chase cam at the end of this. All right, so here we go. We go down the straight. This is basically a flying lap on a 5-lap qualifier. We head into turn 1 with confidence. We'll watch it one time, and then I'll hit a little rewind. All right. Not the best, probably a little bit too much brake, but I'll give you the keys here. The keys to success. That little concrete patch right here is a good indicator. You just go, okay, I'm getting close, but you need to start turning in, then let off the throttle. So turn in while full throttle. Let off the throttle. Too much brake for me. Maybe a little bit, a little more trail braking. You can see me trail it down, and then I have all that time where I'm not on any brakes. So I slowed down too much too early. I probably lost about 2/10 here. But we made it up in some other sectors. So not the best turn 1, but what you want to do is this line, let off, drag the brake, a little bit less of brake pressure than I got. You could probably even you can go a little further left here. You don't want to put your tires in the green. It's like AstroTurf basically. And then you want to cut it back as late as you can and get on throttle and just go, go, go. And then this next section coming up, I'll play it one time real quick. You can basically go full throttle here almost. Have to hiccup the brake or hiccup the gas a little bit. This one you gotta let off. This one you gotta let off. But this is all about setting up turn 7 so you can get as close to full throttling it as possible. I got very close there. So the key, this is almost just one whole section. You gotta think about it one time. So all right, so we go in here. We have ourselves a good turn 1, turn 2. Well, it wasn't my best, but I was about 2/10 back. So here we want to get all the way to the left. Go with the chase cam. All right, we want to get all the way, sorry, left. We want to get all the way to the right. We want to turn in, turn in while on throttle. Let off to get that little bit of extra rotation. Get back on throttle just briefly. Let back off. I have a little bit of touch of the brake. Trying to get this car back over to the right as I kind of just gently throttle it back up. Then I let it back down. Stay as far over to the left. You can use a bit of curb there. You don't want to use too much. At least I don't think you need to use too much. Then I'm letting back off, but I didn't go all the way off the throttle for, what is this, turn 6? You could even maybe get a little further over to the left and try to hit this one even later. I don't know which way is faster. But the key here is making sure you don't go too far to the left here. Too far to the left here is a problem because we really got to set up turn 7. And if you set it up really good, I'm not even that far right. If you can get a little further over to the right, you can hit this a little bit later on the apex. You can even touch the curb a little bit and go full throttle. But then this is a tricky part about Suzuka is you see curbs on exit right here and you think you're done, but right there, if you go wide, if you think you're like, oh, I can straighten the wheel out now, you'll definitely catch a little bit of grass there, and that's you're gonna have a bad time. But yeah, so through here out of turn 7, don't stop turning when you get to here. You want to just keep turning the car, and finish it out, which would be, it's still turn 7, and then we head in, into turn 8. So turn 8 is just a quick little bop by the brake, hit that throttle and go. So turn 8, we just want to right around the 50 board. Right around that 50 board, just give it a little touch of the brake and then get back on throttle really fast. One time full speed, up, go. And even here, I probably could have gone a little faster, right? So you could definitely take more curb here if you like. And you can definitely not slow down as much as I did. And really throttle it out. You can get your 2 left tires all the way up on the red and whites there. Probably into the green a little bit. But you really got to make sure the car is straight right there. You're going to hit the brakes really hard and then throttle out. There's so much grip into turn 9 there. So basically what you have is like, okay, slow the car down real quick. But then right as you get here, you get this change of elevation. You get this nice little dip and then you just gun it. And what you don't do is go over to the left there. It's a big drop off. You'll 50-50 grind that red and white curb like you're playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So don't do that. But you can really just like slow it down and then get on throttle. You can even take a little bit more curb over here to the right. It's pretty nice. One time in slow-mo. You know, we got the car nice and straight. I'm not even as far over to the left as I want to be, but you don't want to hit that grass to the left. Get over there and just throttle it up and go. The rest of this is pretty easy, approaching, what is it, turn 11. So we got turn 10 coming. And then here, my braking marker is essentially somewhere between the end of these curbs and that light pole on the right. So here, again, super heavy brake. You probably even brake a little harder than I did, but you're just bringing it down, bringing it down. You got your right foot tied to the steering wheel, basically. That concept of, you know, the string is on the throttle pedal and the steering wheel. So as you, and brake pedal, right? So as you let this thing off, you really got to turn this thing. So it's like slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. And as my brake pressure is releasing, my steering angle is increasing, and then I'm gunning it out of first gear. And then make sure you're quick to shift, because you'll definitely over rev, or you'll hit the rev limiter if you don't shift quick enough. One time from a nice little chase view, I'll go full speed. Slow down, and I'm really turning the wheel. And look, it's good to hit the racing line. It's good to get a little lower than this. So this isn't even the fastest I could probably go around here. I definitely left a good half second or more on the track. But it's more important to get on the throttle, because we're going to slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, turn the car. You can see that left front lock up a little bit, because I probably came in a little bit too hot. But we slowed the car down, and honestly, as soon as that left front locked up, we were getting ready to get back on throttle, and we're going. And even on this one, again, definitely could do a better job, because we didn't even use the whole track. You can get over here on the red and whites, and you're good to go. But it's really important out of turn 11 to get a really good exit, because you got this nice, you know, straight. They call this turn 12, but you're just going to go full throttle. You need as much time as possible here. Headed into turn 13, this little guy over here to the right is a great marker. And what I do is see it, I start to brake just a little bit. This was not a good example. I did the, I kind of punched the brakes. But you could drag the brakes a little more, and so less total pressure, but for a longer time. So slow down slowly, and then you're really setting up this exit out of here, which is a little bit tricky, but you'll be able to do it. So the key here, really, I would go full speed, slow it down, turn it, throttle it, go wide, then slow it down again, but really get even a little bit lower to the apex than I did, and get on throttle as fast as possible. This second apex, you don't have to hit the brakes too much. You could just sort of drag them and then get ready to throttle it when that car feels right. You can even see, we should probably look at it from the steering wheel here. So like I'm all the way back full throttle, then quickly dropped, dragging the brake, and then I'm turning, and then I'm really turning it and making sure I'm getting this grip. That on throttle application will get you a little bit of extra rotation, help you out on the exit. But again, turn 13 is super important to get a really good exit out of there. You'll compromise your speed here on the straight. You can see I'm running out of fuel. I think I barely had enough fuel to finish this lap, so it worked out. And then full throttle, you can totally hit this curb a little bit. It seems to be fairly quick. No issue there. And then here, it's right about there is where I want to hit my brake marker. As you're approaching the end of this dirt to the left, it's effectively like a little bit past the 100 board. So maybe call it like right there. But we'll take a quick look at it. We'll go full speed. There we go. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Get over that curb, hit the throttle, let go, get over that curb, get back on throttle, go. So this is probably, I can't remember if this was a good one or not. I had another lap that had about the same time, where the first turn and that turn were better, but then the rest of the section in between were worse. So this lap is bad. It's not the best first turn and it's not the best end, but it's pretty good through the middle. But again, it's probably a good half second out there if we practiced a little more. So this one, again, we'll do it from the cockpit. slow-mo, heavy on the throttle, or sorry, let's say it again. Let's do it. Rewind. There we go. Retry. Heavy on that throttle. Really slow it down. Start turning. Catch a little curb here. Get the car straight. Throttle it up. Let off the throttle as you turn. Get back straight and get on the throttle. And you can kind of Tokyo drift it a little bit through here, right? Suzuka, so you should do a little Tokyo drifting. And then you just go, 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 go. And then you got yourself a 51458. I think our, let's see if I can take this off. What is our optimal here? Let me hide this real quick. Yeah, we got a overall, I reset this for every time each week, so we got an overall of 50.9. You can see me testing, this was testing the race setup, and this is like a 5-lap quali, but then I did the 2-lap quali, but I was messing up, so I know we can get into the 50s. The 50 point somethings are definitely possible. Definitely low 51s. But we'll just jump straight into the cockpit cam lap, and then that'll be followed by the chase cam lap. I hope you guys enjoy, and good luck racing Suzuka next week. Ta-ta!